Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have a pretty big announcement and a brand new PlayStation blog, tweet promotion, all that good stuff, with a brand new PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 big system update with some big betas, big changes, and big overall kind of new cool things you get to go utilize in the console itself, which is officially rolling out as of tomorrow. So I just want to go give you guys the coverage on this one, and as well kind of give you guys all the updated details for it, because if you guys do have your consoles, whether it's a PS5 or PS4, this is some really good, and in my honest opinion, kind of big news when it comes to all these changes and updates and quality of life changes and everything going on with the console. It's just fun to get to go and see. So we're going to go over all the potential changes, well, not even potential, it's all the actual changes itself, and as well kind of give you guys just the overall thoughts and opinions on it. Some of this was leaked before, so it's kind of just always nice to have the official press release from PlayStation itself to go and talk about it and mention all this stuff. So we have a lot of stuff to go talk about, so make sure you guys leave a like and are subscribed to the channel itself. And for the PS5 giveaway, our quick little sellouts too as well. We do have the Samsung SSDs down below still for the actual console itself, which I actually bought one myself. Same with the $50 gift card, which I believe it only has like one more day left. You guys want to check that out for the $50 Samsung stuff down below for the phone, which should be pretty high in demand. The Twitter and Twitch stream down below, the Amazon links as well, links Weeble and that Coinbase down below. And let's go and dive in the video itself. So as I mentioned, we actually had an official tweet earlier on today so far from PlayStation where it has this, and we'll go into the blog itself in a second, starting officially tomorrow. PlayStation 5 and PS4 beta participants can now go and test drive some brand new system software features. So there is actual brand new stuff going on, brand new changes. You guys can see the overall quick stuff. We'll kind of show pictures and show a bit more in-depth stuff here in a second, but basically it does include party chat options for the PS5 and PS4. Huge. UI enhancements, accessibility features for PS5, also huge. And voice command preview for the PS5, which is only for the US and UK, but I'm sure most of you guys are in both those regions for the channel itself. Now, this might not be the biggest update, because there's a few other like little small quality of life things as well tied on in, but the one kind of fun stuff is we're getting updates, and updates are always very nice to see. So let's go to the official PlayStation blog announcement where new PS5 and PS4 system software betas were allowed officially as of tomorrow. So this PS5 beta, as we just went through, beta includes the new UI enhancements, party chat options, and accessibility features. So our second PS5 software beta, which if you guys remember, the very first one was a pretty big one because that was in regards to the allowing the accessibility of the SSDs. That's why I was mentioning the SSDs down below, mainly with big games like such as Horizon and everything else kind of coming out. It's kind of nice to have the extra SSD, so those linked down below are actually on sale. PS5 software beta is officially kicking off tomorrow with new ways to personalize your console experience across party chat, game-based, and accessibility options. The one kind of really big thing too, and if you guys agree or disagree, I would love still to have more themes available. That'd be the one major update that I would be screaming up in the top of the hills, because I would love that. Leave your comments down below if you guys are in that same boat. We're also rolling out a PS4 system software beta tomorrow for players to try out the community requested open parties feature, which is also once again also crossing over to the PS5 beta. So in addition for PS5 beta participants, and this is only for the UK and US, for this one, we're previewing a feature that enables voice commands for finding and opening games and apps, as well as controlling media playback, which is only for the English language setting. So that's actually kind of a more unexpected one. I'm going to talk about why that's kind of cool, although I do have to give credit where credit's due. We did also have that back in the OG Xbox side, where we had the good old Xbox off, Xbox on, which is, I mean, I thought it was actually kind of a nifty feature, although most people didn't utilize it that much, because you can in theory just always just press, and hold on the little middle button on your controller itself. You have to grab the controller either way to go play your games. But I do want to say these voice options are very nice, especially when it comes to other things like Netflix, or using other apps, or Crunchyroll, Funimation, or even just like using the other playability stuff. Like anything that's more on the chiller side, I'm kind of cool with. I'm kind of down with. So, kind of nice, cool features with that. So while the access to the PS5 and PS4 betas will be open to select participants in application countries, the final system software updates will be available globally later this year. If you're selected to participate in the betas, you'll receive an email invitation when updates are available to download officially tomorrow. So make sure you guys know that. If you guys can sign up for that stuff too. If you guys ever do want to do these types of betas and check them on out, make sure you guys sign up for it. There was also, we had maybe a month or so testing for the SSDs, although I feel like this one won't be heavily as tested when it comes to this stuff, because there's more of internal rather than external and internal for your individual consoles, if that makes sense. So basically, as well as with previous system software betas, some features available during this phase actually also may not make it to the final version, or It may also go subtly be changed or have adjustments or all that stuff, depending, if people liked it, if they disliked it, if no one utilized it, if there's bad features, they couldn't make the UI a little bit better. So basically for this, we have the new party chat options. So in response to community feedback, we've made some updates to the party system. So open and close parties, the PS5 and PS4 betas. When you start a party, you can now select either an open party or a closed party. An open party lets your friends see and join the party without invite. So basically, it's just like you're playing some Fortnite, you're playing some COD, you're playing whatever, NBA 2K, whatever it is, and you want your homies to go and show up and be like, buddy, I'm bored, I just got off of work, my wife's chilling, joining my game. You basically make your party open and anyone can join. And then closed parties more so for like the, hey, you got that weird guy that no one really likes, he kind of pops on in, he's always want to play, but no one really likes him at the end of the day. You keep it closed, just hang out with your bros, it works out. So note, the base person on PS5 and party the game base on PS5 and party on PS4, if you select open party, when starting a party, only players using the beta version of the PS5 or PS4 system software will be able to go and join. To start a party that players who aren't using the beta version can join, select closed party. So basically, like, it might have a little bit of a weird hiccup in case you guys want to test it out, mainly because you can't, like, if you're on just different system updates, you just can't go utilize it. But that should optimally be, like, kind of closed out whenever this update goes official for everyone, with some little pictures over here. Voice chat reporting feature update 2 as well. If you want to report something too, you guys want to go be a narc that someone's in a party said, there's also non-visual indicators for you to identify who is speaking. This is also about to, like, just in case you're playing with a bunch of randoms, or maybe you're playing with your kids and someone's harassed your kid or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But ideally, you guys don't get in those situations either way, or you guys just leave the party, whatever. But, that's always the cases. So basically, share play update 2 as well. Start share play directly from the voice chat card. You no longer need to start share screen first to use the share play. So it's also got a nice little new updates for all of this. Also is the voice chat volume, which is good for the PS4. If you guys are still utilizing and playing on the PS4, you can now individually adjust people's in the voice chat volume of each player in the party, just like on the PS5, which I think is very nice. It's one of my favorite features for Discord. Some people, talk a little bit into the mic, and then some people are a little bit farther away. So it's always nice, be able to go and adjust things on the fly. PS5 game base enhancements too. So now voice chats are now called officially parties. For easier access, we've divided the game-based menu into 3 tabs, which is now friends, parties, and messages. From the game-based control menu and cards, you can now also view all your friends under the friends tab in the control menu, or access the player search feature and friend requests through links on this tab. You can also add a player to the group or create a new group message directly from the game base in the control center. You could also send text messages, quick messages, images, video clips, and view a group's shared media from this card. So a lot of this stuff's kind of looking kind of nice, more for like the connectivity of it. If you guys want to have like a friend like in your party, or try to adjust the party, or adjust up the audio for the parties and you're playing with friends, or you also want to go do like the game base and game sharing and all these other features, it does kind of actually seem like a very nice improvement in quality of life stuff for all of this. Basically, you can also see too as well when someone's doing it, so you're just not getting, randomly all your stuff just randomly showcased up. They'll have an on-air icon too, and you can also easily make it easier to decline friend request by adding a decline button to your friend request list. New UI features also include a filter by genre. So basically, you can go and organize your game collection, which once again is a nice feature for the SSDs down below in case you guys are big game collectors. But basically allows you to go have an option to filter your game collection by genre, which also lets you kind of go and find specific games. Maybe you're more on like a challenging game. Maybe you're more on a puzzle game. Maybe you want to do more of a multiplayer game. Whatever it is, you can maybe a simulator game, whatever kind of genre. I think this is a very nice quality of life update. And then keep it home. You can now keep the games or apps you choose on your home screen by selecting keep in home, which would also be very nice, like say for me for Horizon or Elden Ring. This will probably be a pretty nice feature for me to go and have, because it basically lets me get to it and play a little bit quicker. And when I'm like, in a single player grind, or I'm streaming up on Twitch a bunch, which follow me up on Twitch, I guess it's just been the subtle thing. Follow me on Twitter, all the links down below, I'll make sure you guys are subbed. But when it comes to this stuff, it does kind of go and show that it's kind of nice that these are a lot of big quality of life updates. You can also keep a maximum of 5 games and apps on each home screen with this feature. So maybe you guys do other things, let's say, for example, like a Netflix type app. You guys don't mostly use that, or mostly use YouTube, or mostly watch Twitch, or mostly play like a certain game. You can basically put those on the home screen, so it's just way more accessible and easier for you guys to get into. There's also even more apps now. We can now actually have up to 14 apps in games appearing on your home screen. They also updated the trophy UI too as well, so they've updated the visual design of trophy cards and the trophy list. You can see suggestions for which trophies to earn on the trophy tracker and assess it from the control center whenever you're playing a game. You could also start share screen from the create menu. So from this, you can create the menu. You can start now a share screen and stream your gameplay too as well. And also here's the new accessibility. New accessibility stuff for me is always a nice feature. I love when people have a chance to have more people, whether you're like have a disability or anything else, able to go play games. I think gaming should be for everyone. So basically the screen reader, which reads aloud on-screen text and provides spoken guidance for operating the console, is now supported in 6 additional languages. So you have Russian, Arabic, Dutch, Brazil, Portuguese, Polish, and Korean. This expands screen reader also supports to 15 languages, including current ones. So United States English, United Kingdom English. I'm not really sure the big difference. I'm not sure if they just throw in some bras and all that mixed in. I'm not really sure. On that, we have the Japanese, Italian, German, Spanish, Latin American Spanish, French, and Canadian French. They also now have mono audio for headphones, where you can now enable mono audio for headphones, so the same audio is played from both the left and right headphones instead of a stereo or 3D sound mix, which I think is also very nice too as well. On top of that, and this kind of I think the big issue is more so for people who have unilateral hearing loss. So a lot of these really nice mixed on things, kind of just big quality of life improvements. We also do have the voice command previews too as well, and this is I think the one I'm kind of most intrigued on, where they're testing the feature to enable voice commands for finding and opening games, apps, and settings, as well as also controlling media playback, which I think would be fantastic for when it comes to watching shows, watching things like YouTube, or as well maybe you just want to go and like just be lazy, just want to be like Demon Souls and try to find that game super quick. I love that. It's also available for English beta participants in the US and UK. Basically get started, enable voice command preview from the settings menu, then call out, hey, PlayStation, hey, Xbox, and ask your PlayStation console to find a game, open an app or settings, or control playback while watching, enjoying a movie, TV show, or song. And I really think that's like the best feature. No one wants to get up. No one has to move. If you're just snuggly, it's lit at night, you're just kind of chilling or with your wife or whatever, your husband or whatever, then basically you just want to be comfy in your bed too as well on top of this. You could also go into set up all these feedback for the features with the feedback program, which will also record your voice commands, which also kind of lets everything work a bit better too as well. And while they are in an early testing phase for the feature, they'll be closely assessing that too as well. And of course, they give a nice little thanks to our beta community for helping us test these new features. Which one are you most excited for? I'm in the same boat. I think the brand new voice commands are very, 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 very keen. And I do love the idea of all these utilizations and UIs, basically just being a little bit more on the efficient side. So give me all your thoughts and comments down below. Is there any feature you guys really like or dislike? Or as well, if you guys think it's kind of cool. As well, the usual, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. As well, for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway, Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc, digital console controller, Samsung SSDs down below. I highly recommend it. Same with the Samsung phones. The last day for the $50 off. And I've, as mentioned, the Twitter, Twitch, and the Weeble Coinbase. And I appreciate you all so much for watching. Let me know all your thoughts and comments down below.